A document sent to KUAM News and widely shared on social media yesterday causing a firestorm. It shows 41 hours of overtime request and authorization approved by Governor Ralph Torres for DPS Commissioner Robert A. Guerrero dated May 29th. Torres responded at a press briefing this morning.
I'm glad you actually asked that because it's not just DPS. I've signed all of the cabinets overtime. Those overtime are hours worked. So I wanted to make sure that their hours is also calculated.
So far, he says none have been paid. Torres explains all employees will be compensated first.
Whether those overtime are covered under FEMA is yet to be approved by FEMA. And that's why the overtime for the cabinets, we want to make sure that our employees who's worked overtime are justified for reimbursements first.
He says COVID-19 is its own matter with different rules, saying that the emergency requires work 24/7. But we asked, what about the hundreds of furloughed government employees?
They shouldn't be discouraged because this work that has been put into is COVID. These are disaster hours when plague comes in and they need to be assisted, and they're there. Like again, none of them are being paid now.
Not everyone is convinced that the rules allow it, harkening back to issues with overtime during Typhoon Yutu, the legislature and Representative Ed Probst citing notice of personal action and Commonwealth law.
Our local laws have not changed. That's what I've always been trying to push, that they're not eligible.
Probst says many residents have discussed a potential taxpayer lawsuit.
That means, once again, we compensated for all of this overtime using local taxpayer funds when the CNMI government is broke. We are in such a difficult time where we have enough money to, of course, deal with the pandemic when it comes to the safety and welfare of people. But what about the day-to-day lives of the average person?
Tomas Manglotnia for KUAM News on Saipan.